most of you can speak in English. You have some exposure to English, right? But there are some parts of India where students have more difficulty in English. When I was in one state called Kerala, you have heard of Kerala? Yes. Now students in Kerala are highly educated, but they are highly educated. They are very good students, brilliant students, but they can speak even less English than you. At least you know to speak some English, right? Yes. In there, down south, in some states, in some places, and I was in a small town, students had problem communicating in English, even simple English. At least you know some English, right? So you should take that as an advantage. When we talk about spoken English, the biggest question the word that people always refer to is fluency. What is the word people refer to? Fluency. Now, have you heard this word, fluency?
No, sir.
Fluency comes from the word flow. You see how water flows? How water flows? So water will just start flowing. Even one drop of water, it will start flowing, right? Yes or no? When you have fluency in English speaking, it becomes like that. Your English becomes so much full of flow that you have no problem speaking. Many people ask me the question, how can I become fluent in English? The thing is, it's not a matter of one day or 1 month or 2 months. If you are looking to be fluent in English, then you have to start somewhere. Think of people who speak English very nicely. You see some people who speak English very nicely, right? How do they do it? I'll tell you about myself. When I was in class 5, 6, I had a problem with spoken English. But when I reached class 7, just like that, my English became very nice. How did I do it? See, the first thing is you have to fill up your head with English words. You have to spend at least 10 minutes every day listening to English radio program or English podcast. Say there are some good YouTube channels in your house or from the side of your hostel also, from your education institution. If there is a necessity for having video presentation, you should try to take the facility of nice YouTube channels. And now there are many other things like podcasts. So if you use these things, have you heard of these things? Have you heard this word podcast? Have you heard this word podcast?
Yes, sir.
Nowadays there are very good podcasts. Okay? There are very good podcasts. I myself made a podcast some years back. But now I am such a lazy person. I have stopped making it. Alright. So students, every day for 10 minutes you have to listen to us. Okay? How much is 10 minutes? Tell me how much is 10 minutes? 1 minute is equal to how many seconds?
60 seconds.
1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, right? 10 minutes is how much?
600 seconds.
If 1 minute is 60 seconds, 10 minutes is 600 seconds, right? So, for only 600 seconds in one day, if you spend time listening to a podcast or an English radio channel like BBC, or looking at or viewing an English TV channel like 24/7 or India Today or BBC or CNN. At that time, at first you are not going to understand anything. Don't expect your spoken English to increase in one day. But as you learn one English word every day, as you learn one English word every day. How many English words every day? How many new English words every day? Every day? Every day? One new. Every day? How many English words you should try for? One. At least one new English word. If you want to learn more, slowly, your interest will become more. So if you want to learn more, after some time, in one day you can learn 5, 6 words. Okay? Now I will give you my example. I am an English teacher. I am a studying English trainer, right? But do you know, students, that just 2 days ago I learned a new English word and I am so happy about it. Can I share that word with you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Circumlocution.
Circumlocution. You have heard of circumference. You know the word circumference?
Yes, sir.
Radius, diameter, circumference. Right?
Yes, sir.
Just 2 days ago, I learned a new English word called circumlocution. This is a new word for me. For the first time in my life, just 2 days ago, I learned this word. I am not telling you that you have to learn such big words, right? The stage where you are, just try to enjoy small words. Okay? Like if I ask you, you are studying history, you are studying all this, yes or no? If I ask you the meaning of words like how many of you can tell me the meaning of these words? Hands up. Those who know the meaning of both the words, ancestors and descendants. Hands up. I am not telling you to tell me the word. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. Do you know the meaning in your head? How many of you know? Okay, there are 2 hands there. 2 hands there. One maybe here is putting up my hand. Another one here. So, see, many of you don't know the meaning of this words. You are in class 7 already. You are in class 7. Class 7 means you are already in middle school. Class 7 is not primary school. Class 7 is middle school. You are middle school students. You are in a reputed school. But you don't know. Some of you don't know this. Yes or no? See, this is what I want to say. That first, don't try to achieve fluency in one day. Fluency is a project. Fluency is a process. Fluency is a process. It is not going to happen in one day. It is not going to happen in 1 month also. It is going to take time. How? Every day learn one new word. Okay? Like 2 days ago, for the first time in my life, I learned this word. What did I learn? Circumlocution. Okay. I learned the meaning of this word. I have already forgotten the meaning. Yeah, I have already forgotten. I have to go back to this word again. Sometimes it happens. You forget some word. You are speaking with someone. You are standing in front of your teacher. Or you are acting a drama on the stage and you suddenly forget the word. It is not coming to your mouth. Suddenly you go blank. What to say, and then you just stop. Right? You just stop, just standing there. Don't do that. I am going to give you another thing. If you forget, don't keep quiet. You should say, I need to say that. There are some words like this. What should you say? I need to say that. You cannot say the word, you have forgotten the word. But you can say things like this. I need to say that. Or which is like, okay? These kind of groups of words are called linkers. This is another way of getting fluency in English. These groups of words are called. Or are you just sitting? Take it off. This is called brain map. What is this called? Brain map. This is how my brain is working. And brain map is exactly like this. Exactly the way I have given it is like a brain map.
Yeah, I think it's a copy picture.
Can you see what I did? Can you see? You cannot see. Now can you see it? Some of you might like to come here, make the report down, and then go back. Or you can bring your bench, that's all. You can bring your bench, that's all. Okay. So, what are the things? Think first and forget what to say. What do you say? What I say, and then I do that. See, these are two examples of figures. These are two examples of figures. You have forgotten. The word is not there in your mind. You cannot say the word and then you can say things like this. You understand? These kind of groups of words, what are they called? Linkers. If you are practicing this kind of groups of words, there are many linkers. I have given you only two. There are many. And if you are regularly developing the habit of speaking with the help of linkers, this kind of groups of words, then what is going to happen is, slowly you will understand that speaking in English is not the same thing as writing English. When we are writing English, we have to be careful about the grammar. When we are writing in English, we have to be careful about the grammar. Yes or no? But in spoken English, grammar is not. Some people say, my grammar is very bad. How will I speak? Yes or no? But always grammar is not important. First, you have to start listening to those radio channels or TV channels. You just read the sports page of English newspapers. Nowadays, English newspapers you can read from internet. It's not that you have to go to the shop and buy the newspaper. You understand? So first, you just have to concentrate on building your selection of words. First, what should you concentrate on? Okay, just complete this one. Write this one. What is your collection of words? It is your vocabulary, right?
Yes.
How many words do you know? A normal person on the road knows 300 English words. Educated people like you and me, we know 3,000 to 5,000 English words by the time we reach college. Do you understand? And big writers, they know about 20,000 words. But you should know at least 3,000 to 5,000 words in English by the time you reach college. Do you understand? This collection of words is called vocabulary. And